All right, so day 3 of this project. I'm going to be doing soldering today. It's going to be a full day of soldering work. You'll see it from beginning to end because I will have to clean this as well. So I did log all the steps from all those other steps. We did our cutting. That took 40 minutes. The grinding was 12 minutes. Foiling was 32 minutes. So a total right now invested in this project of the actual work, 1 hour and 24 minutes. I think that's pretty good. I feel like the soldering it might surpass that maybe in about the same time right there at about 1 hour or something. So, that's probably the longest work and the longest steps in stained glass. So anyways, everything's already set up. So let's get going on it. We'll be timing this again and just see, what the actual time it will be for this entire project. And this is like the last going into the home stretch, and we're just starting the soldering anyways, but hopefully everything goes well. There's no cracks, we're not breaking anything, nothing's gonna be messed up, and that's what I'm channeling for this project here. Also, we need to tin, right? Tinning everything. So all the pieces will need to be tinned just to save us from the headaches from the previous lessons, all that stuff. So anyways, yeah, let's get to it. I'll start off with 360 degrees Celsius, and I want to bring that temperature, set it at that right now. I think the 410 was the one that I was using when it cracked the glass, and so it might be a little bit too high at that point. So let's start off with 360, and if I feel like I need to move up, then we can do that. So, all right, flux. You obviously need flux. Start off with a little bit, and I'll probably not try to, I don't know, maybe not speak too much while I'm trying to solder and concentrate on this stuff. Might be a good thing. Trying to work at a good pace, and make sure everything, I don't mess up. A little bit nervous about the glass cracking, just because that happened last time. Yeah, should be all right. Okay. So really just starting the brushing, getting the flux on here, and I'm gonna cover it with solder right now. Like that, just light coating of the, I'm not trying to add layers to it. Just enough to really cover it. Almost barely covering it. It's funny, I never do this step, right? And so this is like almost like a new step to me. But it's such an easy step. Glides on, real easy. You guys shouldn't have any problems with this step. And even if it doesn't cover it all the way, it's okay. You're just like really trying to at least have some solder there, so when they bond together for the next pieces, kind of helps out. And not trying to make it lumpy either, so like Didn't need to drop it that hard, but yeah, you don't need it to be, doesn't have to be thick. You don't want it to, because we want to make sure it still like lines up to the other pieces okay. So this seems like a quick step. I am actually not recording on my phone, but you know, I can look back on the videos. It's okay. It's probably better anyways, easier. Maybe the goal today is to finish the soldering before the total time that we have here so far, the 1 hour 24 minutes. I think it should be possible. Like, I'm not doing anything complicated here. And I think our soldering sessions, man, I don't know, I forgot already how long it took for the last time. So I don't know if you guys noticed, I did a like a screen in, what is it called? Like a screen in screen, layering the screen on top of the other screen, you know, so you have like the main picture and then having the overhead be kind of like on top of it, right? So I hope you like that, because I will be probably try to do that more instead of jumping back and forth. Kind of realize, you know, like if I jump back and forth, you might want to still continue to be watching that other side or the other view, and then I cut out and now you don't get to see it, you know. So now there's two views constantly on at all times. Feels more like a live stream stuff, right? Like what live streamers would do or something. So I don't know, maybe that is good for you. Let me know what you think. It also helps for sure with the editing parts of things way faster. I'm not looking through the video. I shouldn't, you know, I don't want to be, and like figuring out, okay, I should show this part of the screen or jump back to this part, the view of the camera. If I didn't make that clear, sorry. But I'm talking about the camera view angle, going from the overhead to this I guess they call it talking head. So you have a talking head view, or just me talking, or you can see me talking, working like this, or the overhead view. So switching back and forth just gives you like a bigger screen to see, but doesn't allow you to see that other view too. So in this case, I just run two of it at the same time, sync it together, and then you have in both views. Although the overhead one is smaller, you know, I still think it serves a good purpose and probably works. But yeah, hope you like it. I feel like I'm gonna do that from now, at least like for these types of videos. Okay. All right. I don't know how long that's been. Flux. Let's see, what else can I share for the soldering steps? You've seen some of the videos, you already know how to solder. You probably picked up a few things. What I'm doing is tinning, and that's just this right here, doing that light coating, kind of applying solder all around lightly, just to have the solder coat and cover the foil. And we can go back and make it thicker to kind of beat it up, make it look like that raised solder look. But that's not what we're doing right now. This is just the tinning part of it. You know, getting the solder on here real quick. Like I was saying, I honestly don't even do this part for all the other projects, so this one's special one. This one gets a special application on here with the special work. It's actually taking, you know, quite a bit of time right now too. The minutes are adding up for sure. But I feel okay doing this and talking. It's not so bad right now, as far as like concentration. Just kind of like easy gliding, throwing it on there. And then we got the flux, right? The flux is helping the solder flow onto the foil, so it sticks. So that's working out, and just turning it all around. You gotta put it all over, so every side, every spot. And I'm moving quickly. You want to sit on it. That's where your glass breaks. I wear the gloves. A lot of people don't, I think. Not a lot of people do. I just find the flux kind of gets on my hands and stuff, so they're hard to wash off. And then I don't have my fingers, greasy fingers and whatever oils and stuff on the fingers touching the copper foil, and that kind of ruins this flux bonding solder stuff. You have some oils on it, so that felt like it got warm already. This thing is hot. Can't forget about it. Yeah, one thing that you have to remember too, just not cracking the glass, but this foil will lift off of the glass from being too hot. So you'll melt that glue and then it'll just come off the glass, so that also ruins your piece too. Okay. Okay, we're still recording. Good. I do like this step. Soldering is this final big step in the process, and really is like this determining step that people will see the visuals in your work. So this is where you kind of, your skills will show how good you can solder, how good you can get the smooth solder, smooth beading of the solder. And the smoother it is, the nicer it looks. There's just no blotchiness to it. There's, it'll feel like a nice flow, like a seamless line on your project. So if you have that, people don't realize what's behind the glass at all. That's what the solder does. Okay, moving along. I'm moving pretty fast, kind of intentionally. Also, like, not trying to think about it too much. Like I know I have to move fast, and trying to work fast with it too, but I also know, like, I don't want to chance cracking the glass, and for some reason I just feel like I don't want to see glass crack again, ever. So I'll have a bad day. So I know that for this one, if it cracks again, like, I don't even want to think about this. But if it does, I won't be fixing it. We will sell it at a whatever. We'll have to figure something out, but it's not going to be sellable at a full price anymore, And this whole exercise is to find out, like, what people are going to buy a brand new stained glass for. Will they appreciate it? Will I like that and be okay with it? Will the maker be okay with that? Will the buyer be okay with that? Make it fair for everyone. Because I've seen things that people post, like, say, on Etsy. Etsy is probably one of the best places that you can see kind of like just all some of the glass works that people are selling, especially the ones that are new. They don't have their own website. Trying to, if you're creating something and like you're creating something and you want to test it out, you want to see what people would like, or the price points and stuff. Like Etsy's probably the best place, even though I don't know, I kind of hate Etsy. I used to like it a lot. Used to like it, loved it. I loved Etsy, and just feel like along the way they're just trying to figure out how to make more money. A lot of fees, ads and stuff, mandatory ads they have on there. So I don't know, we can get into all that stuff, but anyways, that's probably still where I would start trying to post that stuff. Or if you have your own social media stuff, maybe like try to sell direct, that's probably the best way too. Selling directly, seeing if the people that are following you or people that like your stuff would just get it directly from you. That's what a lot of people are doing on Instagram. So, I don't know if that's the route I'll take. Maybe, I think it will be, I was thinking of where I'm going to sell these, like this work too. Or, yeah, just at least let's start with this one. But, like, where would I sell? And, Instagram seems like a good spot, good place to start. I mean, YouTube is harder because there's no like transactions, anything that you can do on it. But let's see. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We can think about that later. Oh, here's a good question. If you're selling right now, you're an artist and you have sold before, where have you sold your pieces? Where would you recommend? What has worked for you? It might be good for other people to hear that too. I have my own website, so I could possibly sell there. That's probably a good start. Since I'm already, I can just post stuff up myself. But the traffic obviously is the tricky part. Who's gonna see it? Who's gonna go to that website without knowing about it? So you have to promote yourself, you have to promote the work, and that would be through Instagram, through YouTube. I see a lot of stuff you got to think about if you want to make this and do this as your work. It's no longer just a fun project that you want to do at home and just hang, You want to get into this stuff, you have to start thinking about like all this work. Honestly, maybe that's why I don't do it. I also feel like I haven't gotten a product or something that I'm happy to continue making. Like, this may be that thing, and it's kind of like a first time that I feel like, yeah, this could be that product that I could keep making. It's, you know, seems fun enough, easy enough right now. I like the look of it. I like the design of it. So maybe that's what was missing for me, was like I didn't have something that I was really excited about or excited to make. You know, for this, it's like, seems kind of fun still. I'm just getting back into things again, so feels good. And with the project and doing stained glass stuff, I just always feel like you have to be in this right mindset. You know, you can't just make it and like not like it, or you hate the thing that you're making. I just feel like the project will suffer and it just won't come out right. You know, there's some things about it when you're making art and making your own stuff, like you should be proud of it. You should be excited that it's out there and people may want it. Different story if they will actually buy it or not. I also think that's kind of like the funny thing. You'll hear people like, or you'll see artists post, you know, some cool ass art that they've made, and people are like, take my money, you know, like, I love this stuff so much, take my money. People will comment that, and it's like, you're probably not gonna buy it. You're definitely not gonna buy it when you find out the real price. All right, wait, we got this right here. Because that's what happens most of the time. It's like, yeah, I love that, but oh wait, it's $300. Like, who the hell? Yeah, it's not for you then, you know. So how do you price out stuff? That's the biggest question for me. How do you price out stuff? Like, if I like this piece so much, you know, say I throw out a number, like I'm gonna say $200 right now, right? You'd probably be like, okay, that's crazy. That's a pretty high number. I'm just kind of just wanting to say that. But if I said $200, you're gonna get people that go, yeah, no, that's definitely not $200, you know. And that's what art is. It's like, well, yeah, okay. And then there's the side of people that'll say, well, you know, if you don't like the $200, go make it yourself. Or you could learn yourself. Whatever. Are we done? We got the pieces tinned, right? Get the solder off of this. Okay, here is the fun part of now. I think I'm gonna go right away and tack it. Get every piece together right now. Let's see here. Trying to line it up. Yeah, that should be. I am trying to align it as perfect as possible. So even though they're cut, you know, at a good, excuse me. I was saying it was cut at a good shape. It looks like it's cut well, you know. Still doesn't feel Like some of it, there you go, that lines up nicely. You know, you just gotta kind of move things around, find that sweet spot where it looks good, and then I think we can go for it. And also from now on, once we get this going, I'm just gonna say that we'll be less okay, we got it. I was gonna say that we should be less more forgiving of the project. So if it's like not perfectly aligned, and this is like just for me mainly because I do feel like trying to be perfect and all that stuff is just shouldn't be like that, right? Like this stuff, there's going to be a little bit of flaws here and there, right? It's handmade project, right? We made this by hand, so there should be some flaws. It shouldn't be computer cut, printed, perfect. And so I'm telling myself that right now as an exercise. But let's not talk too much. Okay. All right. Let's just tack everything first, yeah? Okay, it's all together now. Alright, right there I'm just adding lightly, or adding tiny bit of solder all within that seam. Trying to really keep it flat. Okay. Alright. I'm not even caring about what it looks like. Alright, just trying to get solder in there. Right down in there. And actually, really trying to not make it bulge up and have material on there. Okay. Alright, let's try that out. See what this looks like. Yeah, you know? I'm going to start off from the top. My pieces aren't aligning as good as I wish it would. Alright, I got tape here. I'm gonna try to tape it down. It's not even sticking. What the hell? The flux is not helping. There's a lot of flux on the glass. So is it gonna stick? No. Dang. Alright, well, let's just tack it in, go for it, and then I could maybe move it a little bit. I don't know. Just real light tack. You know? Okay. What the heck? It's like it got okay, looks better. Okay, looks better. Alright, the next one is going to be right there. What did I say about handmade stuff? Right? It's not perfect. You gotta make it happen. Just do it. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. But right now, we just gotta. Here, let's go with that point right there. Why is that solder all the way over there? Okay, hold that down. Right now, it's starting to come together. Okay. Yeah. A little bit of solder will cover all that stuff up. Alright, just stay right there. And how long is this already? That was 30 minutes. We started a new video, new recording. So that has been 40 minutes right now. 40 just to get to here. You see that? Okay. Okay. We'll come back to that one. No worries. Just filling in the line a little bit. So you can tell right there I want to move my temperature up a little bit, but let's not do that just yet. I feel like we are still should keep it at 360. Okay. Alright, this one looks good, much better. Lining up much better. So, let's go with it. Right where? Trying to hold this piece up, you know. I think that's maybe the hardest thing right now. Attempting to align everything. But taping it didn't work. Too much flux on there. I don't think I wasted too much time on it. Still looks really good. Like if I had to tape everything, it would have taken up a lot of time. There we go. Nice. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Colors look good too. Okay. Let's get that in there. Tacking these pieces wherever I think it needs to be held at, so they don't move and that they're aligned, right? Okay. Actually, here I'm just gonna lay down a few. Oh, that's good for now. Okay. Top. Well, it's definitely a 3-hour project. If not more. Damn, I thought that was a perfect spot. Okay, maybe that's the perfect spot. Okay, right there, right there. Where you'll find, I think, is one piece to the next, never the same. They're always slightly off, just slightly different, you know? So I don't remember the last time how it went down. Was it like this? No? Was it like this? Did it feel like this? I mean, it's okay. It's okay to be like this. Yeah, I think I'm just trying to make it smooth and perfect, and thinking that, you know, it would just all be easy and everything flows well, but a lot of things are happening right now. Yeah. Okay. Had some solder that was kind of like blocking that spot, so it wasn't laying nicely. Okay, a little bit better. A little better right there. Just kind of guessing. Okay. I like that. Once I get this stuff on together, I'm gonna feel so good. All right. Okay, everything's lined up now. Good. I think it looks cool. Looks good. Right? And now that's it. Just filling it in with solder. And not break anything. This stand is super helpful. Alright. Yeah, let's try this method here. I'm not sure what's faster, dropping it like that. You know what? I'm gonna turn it up to 410. Feels like it needs to melt a little bit faster. Alright, I don't know how long that's been recording. Probably a couple minutes lost right there. Maybe that's why I should have a timer on. But I was just saying how 410 feels very different. The Celsius temperature. Like everything is melting way easier. Just got to be careful with, you know, the glass. Ooh, hot right there. Okay. Couple more spots, and then it's just cleaning it up. Hold on. Yeah, just go for it. I was looking at the alignment right here on this seam right here where I thought it's a little bit off, and then I caught myself remembering that what we talked about, trying to be less perfect, allowing it to be handmade. Feels much better if I can do that, you know? I don't want to risk cracking anything here. Let's do the top ones here. Okay. Alright, felt good. Thought it was like bowing a bit. There we go. Also got some rollers here, some solder beads that's moving it. Alright, good. Nice and flat. Sometimes you're soldering and thing starts bending because you forget, you know, it's pulling the glass together, pulling the glass apart in all directions. You gotta kind of check in on it, see if your glass is level. Um, 360 on this. Seriously, like the first time I actually cared about the temperature settings and trying to fix that to what I'm doing, you know. Normally just leave it alone, don't mess with it, but this looks like it could be useful here. That one looks like it should be good. Yeah, some of the parts here feels like it needs to be, you have to ramp it up to 410 again. 360 seems not hot enough here. Okay, how are we doing? Recording fine. Going up to 410 again. Okay. Taking a lot of solder. Gonna do that again. You know what I didn't do is the back. Maybe we could do that now. Let everything cool a little bit. Can't forget to do this part. I saw the Arctic glass and there's cracks in it, like not real cracks, but the pattern of it, just these lines, scare the shit out of me. Oh, I started to see all these lines. I was like, what happened? How did it crack? It's like PTSD, doing the same work, knowing that it cracked before and having to try it again. I'd rather do a new piece, not be stressed about this. Looking at that glass is terrible, man. Okay. Do the insides again. I'm just gonna maybe that's, yeah, let's put some flux on there. So I think I'm moving at a pretty good pace. It just seems slow, but I realize that I'm rushing it, so I shouldn't worry about that. Better to get it correct than mess up the whole piece or something. So being more forgiving. Being really nervous about the glass cracking too, to be honest. All right, I think we have our first piece, first line done. Like, that's good. Yeah. I say that and I'm like, maybe we could fix this dot right here. Okay. How about that? Looks about the same. Looks about the same. Yeah, okay, good. Right there, that's one fully done. I'm happy with that one. Okay. We're coming back to this one. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna try to go for it right now. Okay. Just adding solder. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that one. Okay. Got that piece done. Okay, maybe let's try. Feels like everything's warm. The back is hot right here. I don't really want to mess with this. Okay, this is cool right here. Okay, let's work on that. So I gotta record this whole thing because it's timed. And that's the only way that I'm timing it. Which means, however long this takes, I gotta keep it going. Now I don't know if you guys are gonna see this or what, or maybe I'm gonna have to just put it up there. Just cause. Honestly, it's kind of funny, the decorative soldering, you know, you do like the bubbles, these little dots and stuff. If I did it nicer, I could actually end it with that and have it be nice soldering beads all around. It could look really cool too on its own, type of a thing. I haven't gotten into it that at all, so something to think about in the future, but it seems like it would be a nice way to end this without having to smooth, you know, get this stuff out, smooth it out like this. Okay. Let's say that's okay. You know. All right. I think that's pretty good right there. Let's go on this side. So close right here. Okay, here we go. 21 minutes. Oh, so that solder come down. I mean, I think that's as good as it can be. It's true. You spend a lot more time on solder than anything, especially if you want it to look right. Okay, let's go with this, because I'm coming up to the next 30. That's an hour and a half. So, you know, we're going to charge this thing. What are we going to charge for it? That was nice. That was nice right there. Smooth, good. There's another one done right there. That's perfect. Okay. Top. Let's do the top. I feel like this hasn't gotten enough love right here. I wonder what the other artists would sell this for. I'm sure you'll have a lot of people that can make it faster. A lot of people that would sell it for less. Everything in between, you know. Oh, man. Let's go for it. Okay, we'll come back to that. Didn't quite make it. Counting down to about an hour and a half right now of recording time. I missed the other times when it was recording and I didn't know, or it stopped recording and I didn't know. So Hopefully I didn't lose a lot of time on that. It's usually a couple minutes, not even, you know. Hopefully not. Okay. Alright, so let's go with this. This one feels like we should be ready. Just stopped again. We're on to our 4th recording time, 30 minutes. It stops every 30 minutes. That's a camera design. I believe all cameras do that if they're personal handheld recorders, something like that. So anyways, it stops every 30 minutes. Okay, that's done. That's top's done except for the top part here. Let's go with that. Like 2 hours. 2 hours on soldering. I don't know. Maybe that's a good number. I honestly don't believe I've done any project that's less than that for soldering, you know. So soldering work sucks. It takes a long time. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize it, me included. Also, I've been like frozen in this position for a while now. I feel like my body's just stiff. Solder in there. Okay, alright, cool. That top triangle is good. Okay. You know, it's a... Oh man, there's a lot of solder in there. I am not sticking that iron inside that. You're gonna have to figure out something. If not, I'm just gonna leave it. Can't see anything in there, but I'm not sticking that iron in there. So the outer edges, this big main side, this side looks good. I think this side is okay too. Yeah, let's focus on these other ones. Okay. Let's end it right there. Okay. All right. We are using a lot of solder too. I don't know how to figure that out. I'm gonna have to estimate how much solder we used on this. Like all of this stuff here. You know what? What the cost? What's it cost? I don't know. The roll of solder, 1 pound roll, now costs $22 or something like that, $24. So I don't know how much we went through. But it seems like this project was sucking up a lot of it. Okay. All right. What's hot? What's hot? That's hot. That's hot. Up here's fine. Let's do that. I'm always constantly, just kind of touching the pieces, checking in, seeing where the hot parts are. You don't want to keep working on them. The top is really nice. Working on a top layer like that. Feels good, at least. That's like one of the best, easiest things that feels natural. Alright, so we got solder in there that's kind of melted through from the outside in, and I cannot get it out because I think it's hardened, which may or may not be okay. I think it's okay. I'm gonna say that that's done. It's looking, it's coming together. Okay. 10 more minutes. Alright, I gotta ask, what are you guys doing right now? If you're watching this, you can hear me now. What are you doing? Because I'm working, and I barely can think about what to say. I'm just kind of focusing on this, so hopefully that's okay with you. If you're still here, what are you doing? Are you working too? Are we working together? I remember saying this before too. I feel at ease and comfortable now that I'm doing these types of videos. You know, I mean, I still like the older stuff that I was doing, a lot of editing and all that stuff, and that may come back, but as of right now, like, if I'm able to make projects, sit here with you guys and do this stuff, it's probably going to be like this, you know, just because it gives me the chance to be able to make the projects and then also put out the videos. There's no way I could do the editing and expect that to happen, make projects and stuff. So yeah, this allows me to just kind of just work, so I like it. Okay, this is kind of cool enough. Let's smooth it. Nice. Melted nicely. Might try to go through that again. Not sure. Let's think about it. How about the back here? Just try to redo that, smooth it out. It's all about just trying to like clean it up now, and that's what's gonna take a long time, honestly. I've how do you want your piece to look, right? Like, how do you want it? I mean, this being the back side of it, I don't think you should have to worry too much, but still would like it to be nice. Oh, man. Just running it through. Oh man, I got I'm just kind of go in and pick it up, clean up the lines somewhat. Alright, I'm spending too much time right there. Gotta be careful too. Fuck it, leave that. Leave it. Okay. It can be imperfect, it's fine. Okay, get that. It's good. It's good. No, that's already there. Okay, last one here. Okay. Without messing with it over and over, messing around with it. Looks smooth, clean. Okay. Got a yeah, soldering takes a long time. At the top. So close, so close. Okay. Oh, it went through. It went through. Fuck. Okay. This is where things will go south real quick, okay? We gotta make sure that we pay attention. Let's turn it down. Okay. Let's try that again. Flux. Just want to smooth it out. Okay, so okay. This video gonna be like the longest video. So, I wasn't trying to make it that. Alright, let's try this again. It's so close right there. Just I don't want to mess this up. Okay. Right. Oh shit. It just went under, went through. Okay, that's not what you want. Okay, that's getting too hot right there. Can't fix that right now. I'm done, except for that part that fell in. Maybe this stuff right here. Oh man, come on. I fixed it. Good. That was good. Okay, come on. This right here. Let's try it again. You can probably see why I might edit some of this stuff out in other videos. Those of you who want to watch this stuff, you're a minority group, because not a lot of people want to just sit here and watch soldering work, because I don't know why. You do it. You do it. I think that was it. Yeah. Okay. I am gonna put the iron inside this pocket. As much as I don't want to do it, there's like lumps everywhere. You can see from maybe that view. Who knows? There's a lot of stuff in there. Okay. I'm just gonna go real quick, melt it out. At least some of it. Like this one right here is just did that. Let's go. Okay. There's a little ball right there. I'm just trying to get it. The one that melted through, you know? Okay, it melted and flattened out. So, all right. Oh, God. Okay. We are just gonna leave it. This part's a fun part. This is a no stress part right here. Putting it right on top. Okay. Nobody. 5th time or something now. I don't even know. I lost count where we're at with this. But I'll see when we record this, when I go edit this. And then it'll be like, oh man, it took me 2.5 hours. Something like that. Okay. Alright, so yeah, this bottom piece is done. This piece, I'm gonna call it done. This is done. That's done. Remember? Okay. Going in there, melting it. Ugh, doesn't even fit. Doesn't even work. I'm just gonna melt like some of that stuff. If I had a longer iron, get in there and melt that stuff, but considering we got what we have here, it's not bad. Okay, it's not bad. What else? This needs to be cleaned up. I think that might be it. Move on into the solder, the ring, because if I mess with it, trying to get some other lines super perfect or whatever, that will not go down well. I think we should stop while we're ahead. Does anyone have that? This piece right here. Just like trying to clean up some of the stuff in there. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Handmade piece of glass. There's a bunch of solder just sitting right at the end right there. Does not look good. Does not look good. But I don't know what to do. It's just kind of there. Maybe a long, I don't want to mess with that. Like a long, here, safe. It's just melted together, you know, it's stuck on there. So that's not gonna work. There's something stuck at the bottom of that right there, and you only see it when you turn it around, look at the back and go, oh yeah, I see some solder stuff here, you know. People may or may not care about it. I guess it's not so bad. Okay. Yeah, it's not so bad. Looks good though. Looks good from here. Let's do the top. Let's do the continue on right away. Get into the jump rings. Here. Have you guys look at that front. Alright, that's barely holding on right there. Let's just do it. Let's go for it. Jump rings. No, that's not it. Maybe all of that. Okay. We'll put one up there. Honestly, I think, I don't know, maybe I just leave it all in one video. I was thinking I'm just splitting it, but maybe it's unnecessary either. Just, oops, you know, I don't expect everybody to be sitting here anyways watching the whole thing. So whoever wants to watch and stay, great. Like, I'm thinking you're probably doing your own projects and stuff, so we get to be in the room together, just hanging out. It's cool. Okay. Ouch. Alright, here we go. Get the flux. Okay. So all I need right there, and I'm just kind of make sure it's nice and straight. Looks pretty good. Okay. All right. And then I need to add another dab right here. Then we continue to add some more, just for strength. I just go back and forth. I feel like I got the jump rings down. This part is very hard at the beginning. When you're trying to mess with jump rings, you probably have a hard time trying to land it, getting that right amount where the solder needs to be, or whatever, however it's connected, how it's holding. But I feel like I've been pretty lucky with making it feeling like here I could add some more. Try to have a natural taper so it flows from the angle, not just a lump. Okay, that looks good. Let it cool down. Honestly, one is good enough. I have one at the house, at my house, and I just I hang it with just one for mine. And with the air plant, the weight of this, no big deal. Hangs fine, but I think for this one, where I'm trying to sell it, feels like, you know, if I have 3, then that's a sturdier option. And if you drop it, it's on you, you know? It's not my fault. I want it to be like, yeah, you got 3 points on there. So if it's secured by the 3, there's less chance that all 3 of them would pull and come apart. I don't think it will, but I don't want it to be on me, you know? So that's what I mean. Like normally if I were to make this exact project just for fun, like with you guys and stuff, I don't know, I could do just the one, but I think having the 3 rings is kind of nice. Okay. Why is that too big? It's a little big, a little big. So instead of jump rings, you can do wire, copper wire. Open that, twist the wire up however you want it. Solder that on. I don't have the wire. But these jump rings have been good for me, so I like it. Feels sturdy. Never had any issues ever. Never had a single piece come apart, fall off, whatever. Never. And I have pieces now that have been hanging for what, 4 to 5 years. So I feel pretty good about them, you know. Also, the better I get with soldering too, just feels like it's not gonna go anywhere. You know what? I feel good with just the one. I don't know. Like, because then it could be done. You know, strong as heck. Like, you're not hanging a ton of stuff from it. But I don't know. Let's see. Thinking, worrying about it. Where the hell did that piece go? Alright, you know what? I said I was gonna do it, let's just do it. Okay. Looks better without it. But if you actually mount it, just be safer. It'll be a lot safer. Same deal. Okay. Just blending it in, blending it all nicely now, so it looks like it's part of it, you know. And to make sure that the solder is just really kind of formed all around the ring, you know. Feels like it needs a little flux on there. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait, let's let that cool down a little bit. Right, that's how I test it. Okay. I'm about out of energy doing this stuff. Also, because I haven't eaten lunch yet, and it's probably way past lunchtime. But this is probably as long as I want to go, just soldering things, you know. Oh shit. Oh, what? Okay. Ah, damn. Start getting tired, you get sloppy. I can feel it. I can feel the work. Kind of just feeling drained. But I am almost done. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Last blend. All right, cut it. That's it. It's done, right? So crazy. Why did it take that long? So, however long that took, at least 2 hours is my guess. 2 hours and a half is probably where we are on this. So, okay, there's still cleaning to be done, waxing to be done. I'm just, I'm gonna take a pause right now, come back to it, and I think the video, there'll be, I'll just time it, and I don't know, maybe I'll record it again. I don't think you guys need to see that part at all. The soldering was the worst, the longest parts of everything here. I don't know, I think it looks good, right? Didn't crack anything. I'm just checking everything, making sure that was it. There's no solder thing that we forgot, something like that. Holy crap, that's it.